Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? The webinar is about to begin. So grab your coffee or tea. We hope everyone is ready. Don't forget to fill in the attendance form which is provided in the comments as an e-certificate will be issued.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Indra?
We have
Okay.
anticipated long enough for this day to come to share with our fellow audience regarding an interesting subject matter. So, before anything, we shall invite Mr. Muhammad Afiq Nur Izzat to recite our doa.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Welcome to our webinar. Now let us raise our hands together for the recitation of the dua.
Uh,
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين Allahumma ya Allah, pada petang yang hening dan cerai ini, kami semua menadah tangan merafakkan doa kepadamu, ya mujibus sa'ilin. Apalah kiranya engkau berkati dan rahmatilah majlis kami ini. Satukanlah hati-hati kami, jadikanlah kami insan yang patuh kepada titah perintahmu, melaksanakan perintahmu dan menjauhi laranganmu. Sucikanlah hati-hati kami daripada sifat buruk dan campakkanlah ke dalam sanubari kami sifat-sifat mahmudah. Allahumma ja'al jam'ana haza jam'an marhuma wa tafarruqna min ba'dihi tafarruqan ma'suma. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azaban nar. Wa sallallahu ala sayidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Walhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Taqabbalallahu minna.
Amin, amin, ya Rabbil Amin. Okay, thank you, Mr. Muhammad Afiq Nur Izzat, for the doa recitation. Now we are going to pause as the UITM official song will be played. Everyone is welcome to stand and sing along to the UITM official song.
Bersatu kita warga UiTM, kita bangsa perkasa, taat dan setiaku untuk negara, penuh semangat wajar. Kita jangan mudah terlupa pengorbanan perjuangan anak bangsa.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we go further, let us introduce ourselves. So, greetings everyone. I am Natasha Petros, one of your hosts for today. On behalf of the Erudite production, we welcome you to our webinar.
Ya, dan saya Muhammad Indra, pengacara majlis anda pada hari ini.
Hello Indra, hello Natasha, and hello everyone. I am Siti Nur Nadia and I am Natasha and Indra's assistant for today. Do sit back, relax and enjoy our webinar.
All right, so before we proceed, let me remind you of the utilization of the comment section on YouTube and Facebook Live. Kindly engage with us and send us your queries throughout the stream. As a reminder, please avoid any profanity when engaging in live chats. Also, the questions will be addressed from time to time.
Ya, jangan lupa untuk memanfaatkan ruang komen yang tertera di skrin anda dan jangan lepaskan peluang untuk sertai 6 slot sambutan bertuah untuk memenangi hadiah-hadiah yang menarik. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, the pandemic has caused a major change in our everyday lives. As such, most industries are forced to operate under a digital platform. This includes education. Therefore, we as educators and future educators need to better prepare ourselves for the changes and challenges we will encounter using the digital platform. Smart education is a model of learning that is adapted to new generations of digital natives. What this means is that we could rely on this model of learning to improve our arsenal of knowledge. Now that we are all geared up for our webinar, we would like to welcome our honorable guest speaker for today, Encik Zainal. We are overjoyed to have you here with us today, but first let us hear a little intro about him coming from Natasha.
I am honored, Indra. So, introducing Mr. Zainal Abidin bin Sayadi, a senior lecturer of Center for Language Studies, University Tun Hussein on Malaysia. Mr. Zainal has significantly ventured into digital media in teaching and learning. Here are some of his recent and notable works. He is a leading speaker for various webinars such as COVID-19 Cabaran Pembelajaran dalam Talian and Jomain Mata dengan Mentimeter. On top of that, he made various YouTube contents such as cara set Kahoot untuk asynchronous learning and creating engaging interactive live presentation with StreamYard. To add, he is one of the pioneers for Malaysia's virtual learning environment of the instructor.
Alright.
Expecting from
Hi.
Miss Mal.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Miss. Can you hear us?
Hello, how are you?
Hello, Natasha. Hello, Indra. How are you?
Yeah, we're doing great. Thank you, sir. How about you?
Okay, I'm good. Very excited to be here with you guys in this
Yes.
webinar.
Yes, we are also very excited, sir. Hebat speaker kita pada hari ini ya, Natasha. Okay, terima kasih kerana sudi bersama kami untuk menjayakan webinar ini. Kita semua sangat bernasib baik kerana dapat pengalaman untuk bersua bagi sesi webinar bermanfaat ini. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan pasti tidak sabar untuk menjelami tentang pembelajaran smart ini. Fokusnya akan terbahagi kepada 3, iaitu nombor 1, apakah pembelajaran smart atau what is smart education? Nombor 2, kenapa pembelajaran smart atau why smart learning? Dan nombor 3, bagaimana untuk mengimplementasikan pembelajaran smart atau how to implement smart education. Jadi, tanpa melengahkan masa tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, dipersilakan Encik Zainal. The floor is all yours.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, thank you. The organizing committee for inviting me. Okay, some disclaimer first. Okay, I'm not an expert actually, just trying to contribute. Okay, and again, okay. Listening to the song UiTM di Hatiku. Okay, as an alumni myself. Okay, I'm very proud. Okay, to be part of this. Okay, right. Okay, and okay. Once again, thank you. Okay, so we are going to use 2 languages, right, Indra and Natasha?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Kita akan guna
Alright.
bahasa Inggeris dan kita akan guna bahasa Melayu juga lah.
Alright, okay. There's so much that I want to
Kita
share actually.
santai-santai.
Okay. Banyak nak disampaikan, nak dikongsikan, tetapi I'm given 40 minutes for the first half and the second half is also about 40 minutes. So I have around 80 minutes. So hopefully I can deliver what is expected from you guys. Alright. So kalau kurang tu minta maaf lah. Okay. So
tak apa,
sedikit
yang
pengalaman.
penting yang kita boleh share dengan audience kita kan,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. And then yes, I can see that
That's right. Sir,
kita punya
I'm sorry, sir.
yeah. Is it okay?
I'm sorry, sir. You would have to share this slide, sir. Can you present it?
Yeah. I'm sharing now, right? You can see it in the screen, right?
Full
Okay.
screen, sir. Full screen.
Yeah,
Full
it's
screen,
not full
sir.
screen, sir.
Not full screen. Okay. Right.
Yes.
Yeah, good
Okay. Is it
afternoon,
Okay.
Hanif.
Okay.
All right.
Is it better now? All right. Okay. So I'm going
Yes, sir.
to share a little bit of my experience actually. Okay. So apa yang saya sampaikan ni mungkin daripada pandangan saya sendirilah. Okay. Dengan mengambil kira beberapa isu dan juga faktor. Alright. So first of all, okay, we are talking about smart education. Okay, smart education, and as mentioned by Indra just now, okay, I will divide my presentation today, my sharing session today into three parts. Okay, what is smart education, and then why it is important, and especially at this pandemic, as mentioned by Indra just now, and also how can we integrate. I think that how is rather the main focus, but I'll try
Crucial.
to cover. Yes, right. Okay, and perhaps okay, to start off, okay, with the first part here, okay, a simple question to our audience. So in this presentation, okay, I hope I'm not talking to myself only. So there should be interaction. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Apart from
Yes,
Indra
sir.
and Natasha, okay, we will also invite our viewers from YouTube and also Facebook to give
Audiences.
comments.
Yes.
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 Okay. And to take part in our
That's
Webinar
right.
for today.
Everyone is
Alright.
welcome
Okay.
to join, right?
So I need participation from the audience actually. Okay, the first thing that you need to go to do is to launch any browser that you have. Okay, apa-apa saja browser you can use Mac, Chrome, Edge, okay, or whatever yang guna mobile phone, no problem. Okay, you go to
Chrome.
menti.com. Okay, and then you enter that code 2509-6028. Okay, my question is simple. What is smart
28.
education? What do you have in mind when we talk about smart education? What do you have in mind? Okay, in 3 words. Okay, using 3 words. Okay, gunakan 3 perkataan. Dalam bahasa Melayu pun tak apa, dalam bahasa
Only
Inggeris pun tak
word.
apa. Okay, dalam bahasa Jawa pun insya-Allah saya faham.
Oh.
Okay, right?
That's
So,
right.
Yeah.
So our
That is so.
participants can check out in the comment section and click on the link
okay.
provided to go
Yeah,
and
we
check
have
out
some
Mentimeter.
responses so far right now. Authentic, simplistic,
Yes.
complex. Okay, we need
Complex.
more. Okay, we need
Come
more.
on.
All right.
Don't be shy. Come
Keep
and
it
join
coming,
us
you
for today.
guys.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I love this one. Advanced
Yes.
learning, future technology, okay, pendidikan,
Oh, yes, we are
futuristic.
getting more and more response. Yeah, the code is
Right.
there in the comment section.
Okay.
The code is 250-96028. Head on and type out your
Okay.
answers.
Accessible, computer, student-centered, okay, interconnectivity, okay, like that term, very much motivational.
That's interesting.
All right, sustainable, fast, interesting, life learning, collaborative. All right, okay. So far we have 31 responses. Okay, that's very, very good. Okay, very overwhelming. Okay, yeah, I love this. Okay, this session. Okay, in which
platform
you contribute. Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm
very responsive.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just showing you an example actually in which although okay I'm now far away. Okay, in Johor, okay. Natasha is in where do you come
Kuching,
from, Natasha?
Sarawak. Kuching
Kuching, Sarawak,
Sarawak.
and
Yeah.
Indra
Yes.
I'm
also from
from Sabah,
Sarawak.
sir. Sabah,
From
sir.
Sabah. So you have Sabah, we have
Ah,
Sarawak. Okay, and I believe that okay, we are all over Malaysia right now, but still we can do something together right now. Okay, and
yes,
that is
that's
part
very
of
true, sir.
Exactly.
smart education. Okay, in which the use of
We are connected.
technology, yes, the use of technology helps us to do something together, to collaborate, to be creative, to be innovative. Okay, so that is all about smart education actually. So I will proceed with, okay, you can continue with this. Okay, later on perhaps, okay, I will go back to this page. All right, so we have 55. Okay, right, so we can
Wow.
see here, okay, the biggest word appears in this menti.com,
Ah,
Mentimeter. This is
yang
Mentimeter. Okay,
paling besar.
is
Ah,
yes, yang paling besar ialah
Technology.
teknologi. Okay,
teknologi.
teknologi. But one question, another question is, kalau tak ada teknologi macam mana?
Macam mana tu,
Macam
Yes,
Cik
mana
Zainal?
tu tuan-tuan dan puan-puan?
right.
Tiada
Okay,
teknologi.
so mungkin kita boleh jawab, mungkin kita tak boleh jawab. So,
Ah,
alright.
Ah,
So, okay. So that is okay. My presentation today will be interactive, meaning it is a two-way communication between me and also
communication.
yes,
hmm.
and also Natasha, Indra, and also our viewers in
Fellow
YouTube and also
audiences and
okay.
Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
So if okay,
Welcome.
and perhaps I would like, okay, I would like to welcome also any comments or any questions if you have. Okay, you can use the chat box there. All right, and
Yes.
then perhaps okay, we'll be able to highlight to
Yes.
me, and then I'll try to answer along the way, so it won't be a very boring
Mm-hmm.
session. Right? Okay, it is
Yeah.
2:30 p.m. right on Saturday.
That's
Okay.
true. Macam kelas pula pada hari Sabtu.
Okay. Okay. So what is smart education? Okay, according to hub bsmart.ct, is a model of learning adapted to new generations of digital natives. Okay. Are we digital natives? I'm not, because I'm from generation X. Okay. I'm
Ah,
from generation X.
Mm.
From perhaps Natasha, I guess you are from generation Z, right? Z generation. Okay.
Yes. Yes,
yes.
Mrs. Zainal,
Yeah,
that's right.
but you
Most of
are
us.
actually not digital natives, but you are actually immigrant. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
Immigrant.
digital
immigrant.
immigrants.
Okay. You are pendatang dalam digital. Okay.
Kepada
Right.
Ah,
technology.
Okay.
ah.
But currently we are getting more, and okay, we have digital natives. Okay, I'm going to talk about I generation later on, Alpha generation. Okay, in which they
Oh,
are totally
Oh,
digital
that's
natives. Even
interesting,
in
Mrs.
Malaysia,
Zainal.
we have that. Okay, so adapted to new generations of digital natives. Okay, uh, so if we compare to traditional classroom teaching models, okay, the before the pandemic last time, okay, we have this, okay, very traditional. Okay, smart education is interactive, collaborative, visual model designed to increase student engagement in terms of participation, keterlibatan pelajar dalam kita punya aktiviti. Okay,
hmm.
and then enable teachers to adapt to student skills, interest and learning preferences, bertumpukan kepada pelajar, okay, melihat kepada keperluan pelajar, background, okay, the learner's background, okay, datang asal daripada mana, mungkin daripada generasi
Mm.
mana, daripada sistem mana mereka datang,
Hmm.
mungkin tadikanya daripada mana dan sebagainya. That will be very valuable information to the teacher to design, okay, proper appropriate activities, okay, for
Hmm.
the students. Ni tak kira sama ada di luar bandar, di tengah bandar dengan internet kelajuan 500 Mbps ataupun tak ada langsung, okay, but still we have to work for this smart education. And one thing that I need to emphasize here, yang perlu ditekankan ialah, okay, we don't have to, to realize so, okay, nak cakap mungkin tak berapa kena, tapi we have to adapt. what we have
Hmm.
around here,
Betul,
and
betul.
then we try to fulfill as much as possible. Seboleh mungkin kita cuba untuk fulfill all these
To
simple
make
definition
do.
by
To
this.
make do,
Yes,
right?
what we have. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Right. And
Excuse me,
when we
Zainal.
yes, yes.
I'm
Okay,
sorry
continue.
to interrupt you, but it seems like we have a question from the floor.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yes.
It's from Hishamuddin
Okay.
Masran. Okay, he
Mm-hmm.
asked, it got me thinking, can smart education work without
Without
technology, Mr.
technology.
Zainal?
All right.
Can you
Okay.
answer that?
Let's try to we have to okay, we have to define the word technology. All right. Okay, technology. Okay,
That's true. That's
what do
true.
we have around us? What is technology? Technology is
Mm.
okay, depending on the era zaman dia. Okay, the technology
Yeah,
last time
betul.
the technology was only papan putih, papan hitam. That
Ah,
is technology. That was
Yeah,
the technology used.
ah.
true.
All right. Okay. But now we have okay the current technology, the latest technology. Of course, we have smart board. We have this kind of StreamYard. We have
Mm.
YouTube. Okay. That is the technology. So kalau kita definekan dengan teknologi apa yang kita ada, okay, di tempat kita. So that is
Itulah
what I'm
teknologi dia.
trying to convince. Okay, okay, yes, because learning, yes, I okay, one of the comments there, learning should continue with or without technology,
Mm.
whatever technology yang
Technology.
mungkin orang define sekarang ni, okay, it must be very state of the art, the latest one, but
Betul,
we
betul,
don't have
betul.
that one. Okay, nice to have, but
Mm.
unfortunately, we still have that problem. Okay,
Yeah.
right. So can I continue? Right.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Thank
Okay.
you, Mr. Zainal.
When we talk about smart education, okay, we are talking about smart learning because the focus is on the students. Okay, so smart learning is how students learn. So smart
Mm.
learning is an intelligent, tailored instruction learning supporting system in which the demands of the 21st century information technology society are met with changes. So sekarang kita ada new term yang kita mungkin tak baru lah bagi semua yang ada di sini. Okay, 21st century. Okay, sekarang kita tahun 2021, maknanya kita dah 21 tahun berada dalam abad ke-21, but still we are still debating what should we
21st century.
do, okay, among educators. Betul kan? Alright. Okay,
Betul.
so we are preparing our learners for this 21st century punya demand. Okay, in which in fact we are already 21 years already in this century. Okay, so the changes there, meaning okay, we have to look at the pedagogy, how we deliver, okay, the classroom teaching techniques, approaches, okay, delivery, okay, that will be the micro level dalam kelas tu sendiri, okay, whether it is face to face ataupun dalam keadaan sekarang ni most kita terpaksa opted to online macam ni. Alright. Okay, the curriculum itself must be flexible, okay, di mana keperluan pelajar tu dilihat, assessment, kaedah penilaian, pentaksiran. Okay, now we are moving towards,
Berbeza
okay,
kan?
yes, after almost berapa lama, I think I have been teaching for 3 semesters now, okay, using this online mode, okay, but unfortunately, okay, assessment still the same. Is that correct? Okay, masih lagi.
True.
So perhaps we need to think about, okay, how to change the assessment, because the assessment is to test, to see whether our learners have achieved whatever learning outcomes we want them to achieve. Okay, but there are many ways. But sekarang ni kita masih lagi terikat dengan kaedah-kaedah yang lama yang mungkin sesuai untuk face to face, tetapi kita perlu fikirkan bersama. Okay, right. Okay, and then human-centered social learning and adaptive learning. So we have to adapt dengan keadaan semasa, dengan availability of technology that we have or unavailability of technology that we have. Okay, so this is smart
availability
learning.
and unavailability.
Yes. Okay. So I'm taking this from Korean Ministry of Education and Science and Technology actually. Okay, because I found this very interesting. They also have many countries actually around this world dah mulakan smart education long time ago. Okay,
Hmm.
yes, in Malaysian case, for example, we have smart school. Okay, starting from, if not mistaken, 2008, 2009. Okay, the first pilot study was until 2012.
Oh.
Okay, we have almost 1,000 uh, schools. Okay, okay. But I find this from Korean Ministry of Education. Okay, the acronym of SMART. Okay, SMART education. Okay,
Hmm.
SMART is self-directed, motivated, adaptive,
Mhm.
resource-free, and technology embedded. Okay,
Hmm.
so in the next slide, I will explain more about this. Okay, I took this from their website actually. Okay, so if you look at, okay, I'm not going to explain this panjang sangat kan. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, yeah. But my slide, okay, you can ask the slide. Okay, already shared this slide with the organizer actually. So you can have that slide if you want to. Tak
Yes.
seberapa bagus pun, okay, but sharing lah. Okay, okay.
We will
Smart, that is
share it later
okay.
on, Mrs.
Yeah.
Zainal.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Natasha. Self-directed. This is the change, the role of students from consumer to the provider. Daripada segi penerima kepada pembuat. Daripada okay,
Oh.
okay, from passive to active role of learner. Okay. And
Oh.
then in terms of the role of instructor, the teacher, cikgu pula macam mana? Okay, from the knowledge messenger. Traditionally, cikgu akan bercakap lah. Okay, tolong ingatkan ya Natasha, Indra, about the time constraint that I have
Mm,
hari ni.
yes, yes,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
yes.
Okay, sebab cikgu ni kalau dah dapat mikrofon, dia memang lupa diri.
The
Mm.
difahami.
Betul. That's true.
Okay, so from knowledge
Okay, Mrs.
messenger,
Zainal.
okay, provider, okay, to educational mentor. Dia duduk tepi.
Hmm.
Kadang kita rasa, macam aku tak
Hmm.
buat kerja ke? Okay, everything
Betul.
comes from the students. But there is a change that we need to do to normalize. Okay, motivated daripada segi experience centered learning method. Okay, motivated daripada segi pelajar tu sendiri untuk learn more. Okay, other
Hmm.
than given. Okay, they need to
Mhm.
be
Self-motivated. Dorang diri
yes,
dari diri
self-motivated.
sendiri.
Yes, okay. Experience centered, okay. Pengalaman-pengalaman, okay. Scaffolded dan mereka ingin untuk mendapatkan lagi and lagi and lagi ilmu lah, knowledge. Okay, right. And adaptive in terms of flexibility, in terms of peer-to-peer learning, okay, and then individual learning, okay. We have personal learning network, personal learning environment, okay. This should be
Collaborations.
yes, okay. So very adaptive, very flexible, okay. Resource free, okay. We have so many resources, okay, online, whatever sekarang ni banyak
Especially
tu yang
online, right,
cuma yes,
Mr.
yes,
Zainal?
yes. Okay, and also the use of
Yes.
technology. Okay, so here,
Mhm.
okay, from this adaptive, okay, this is a summary actually of that table just now. Okay,
Mhm.
from this is the traditional school system. Okay, in which we have lectures.
Oh.
Okay, kita ada 3R education, reading, writing, and also arithmetic, okay, mathematics. Okay,
Arithmetic. Mm-mm.
yeah, kepada yang lebih, okay, literacy yang pelbagai. Okay, and then we have traditional textbook, and then we have the four wall of classroom, and then we are bound by these school hours 7 to 2 and so on.
Yes.
Okay, so when we are talking about smart education, okay, for example, the school hours now, it is anytime, anywhere. Okay, we call it as ubiquitous learning, for example. Di mana-mana sahaja. We are not constrained to this classroom timetable, whatever. Okay, and then in terms of the method, okay, it is not more okay, only from the teacher, okay, but our surroundings, our peers, our friends, our network, okay, around the world actually can be our source, can be our teachers. We can learn from them. All right,
Yes.
we can learn from
For
YouTube,
instance,
okay.
like MOOC learning, right?
Yes,
For
MOOC,
instance,
okay,
like MOOC
micro
learning, right?
credential and
Yes.
so on. Okay, we have
Mm.
so many platforms there. Okay, and then in terms of materials, okay, not limited
Mm-hmm.
to those that
Textbook.
pages. Yes, textbook.
Textbook.
Okay, we can also have this printed, but still boleh lagi interactive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right.
Yes.
So let's
That's
move.
right.
Okay, kalau tak habis.
Let us proceed. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we have okay wow, 20 minutes left for the first part. Okay.
15
So we
minutes
have
left, sir.
yes.
Yeah.
I put a timer here to remind myself. Okay.
Uh,
So
okay,
smart
sir.
education, okay, we can divide smart education into three main components. One is smart learners, okay. We need
Mm-hmm.
smart pedagogies and
Mm-hmm.
also we need smart learning environments. So I'll try to explain all these three and then hopefully we'll stop that for the first half, okay, before we continue
Yeah.
for the
Of the
second part. All right?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So smart learners, who are these smart learners? Okay. Okay, these are the descriptions. Smart learners, they always learn. Okay, they always learn. They look at how things work, how things do not work. They look at
Mm.
different cultures. They learn from different
Mm-mm.
cultures. Okay, dia berada dalam organisation, for example, okay, Natasha and the
Oh,
gang, for example,
and the
Erudite,
gang.
right? Erudite. Okay, you learn a lot, I think. Okay, to make this webinar a success, right? Okay,
Yeah, Encik.
different
Yeah.
roles, yeah, okay, okay, and also the people, they learn from people around them. Okay, they are good
Yeah.
observers. Okay, they are very curious about what is happening around them. Okay, look at the changes there and then try to understand. Okay, if
Ah.
they don't understand, they ask questions. So asking question is very, very important, in which we need to instill into our students. Okay, asking
Students.
questions, ask
Mm.
questions. Okay,
Tanya soalan.
right. Yes,
Yeah.
bertanya. It is not questioning. That's different. Asking and questioning is different. Okay, there are two
Ah.
different words. Okay, different meanings. We are not questioning. We are asking. If we are questioning,
We're
meaning
asking.
we are challenging. Challenging. Mana kita tak buat hati. We are questioning. Kenapa nak buat macam ni? Kenapa nak buat macam tu?
Ah.
Right. You are belittling. Okay, kalau questioning ni banyak sangat questioning,
Macam
okay,
macam
Negative.
ada
membandingkan.
macam
Yeah, negative.
tidak puas
Okay,
hati.
but we need to ask questions. Okay, why this happened? Why that happened? Okay, and what is the answer? So we want to seek more knowledge by
How can we
asking
solve it?
questions. Yes. Okay, we ask a lot of questions, and along the way, along the journey, we'll get the answers, and we'll make ourselves wiser.
Mm.
Okay, lebih bijak, smart. Okay.
Right.
And they make mistakes.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
So this is common mistake for all of us. For example, okay, actually kita takut nak buat kesilapan. Okay. But
Betul.
smart learners, you need to make mistakes because that mistakes will teach you valuable lessons. Okay. You akan lebih experience. Okay.
That's
Now you
right.
know that, okay, if you do it, okay, for example, this webinar, you have tried many ways, okay, tak jadi. Okay, fail.
Macam mana tu,
You,
sir?
okay, you
Kalau
tak
dia
fail
fail.
sebenarnya. But you know, okay, these are the things that I can avoid next time. So you learn something from the mistakes. You learn something from the failure. Okay.
And there's
So,
also a comment from two mate diaries. They bilang, in my opinion, based on my experience, I noticed that Malaysian students are so shy in classrooms. They are always shy to ask questions in classroom. So
okay, right. Thank you.
Yeah, that's right, Mrs. Zaina.
Tommy, right?
Tommy.
Okay, yes.
Tommy
I
Diaries.
Okay, susahnya nak sebut. Okay, no problem. Okay, that's very, very true. Okay, yes, based on I did a research on classroom participation. Okay, classroom participation in terms of dalam kelas ni kenapa pelajar malu nak bertanya. Okay, malu nak
segan.
bertanya. Okay, yeah. There are several reasons. Satu, budaya timur kita. Okay, banyak sangat tanya,
betul.
nampak tak
Tidak marah.
pandai, nampak tak prepared, nampak bodoh. Okay, sorry to say that word. Okay, nampak bodoh lah. Okay, banyak sangat tanya lah kau ni. Kawan-kawan tak suka. Kan? Okay, kawan-kawan nak habis cepat je kan dalam kelas. Okay, okay, if you ask a lot of questions, okay, then the lecturer, the teacher has to prolong the time. Okay, then alamak, I nak pergi cafe lah, nak buat apa lain kan. Kawan kita duk masih tanya lagi. So that is one of the reasons. Okay, memang budaya. Okay, not only in Malaysia actually, kita budaya timur termasuk juga Jepun, Korea dan juga Indonesia. Okay, that was based on my research that I did long time ago. Another one is kita ni pemalas, kita tak buat homework. Okay, so kita tak tahu apa yang kita nak tanya.
Betul.
Okay, kita tak tahu apa yang kita nak tanya. Okay, right? Kita tak tahu apa kita nak tanya. Okay, so this I think
basically,
I
right?
go back to the yes.
Yeah.
Okay, tapi
Basically,
kadang-kadang
since
soalan
right
yang
now
ditanya
we
memang
have
bodoh.
to change our mindset, right?
Yes. Okay, tapi kadang-kadang soalan yang ditanya memang bodoh. Okay, by Stephanie. Okay, I received that kind of comment. Memang okay. There's no stupid question actually. There is no stupid question sebenarnya. Yang kita rasa
kalau kita
soalan
ikhlas mau tanya, kalau kita
rasa
betul-betul mau belajar, tidak soalan bodoh.
Yeah. Kita rasa bodohnya soalan aku ni. But for some, diorang memang nak jawapan tu. Diorang ada soalan the same question we ask.
Tapi malu mau tanya, segan.
Too shy to ask. Okay.
Ini soalan bodoh ni.
Yes, there is no okay. But you know lah, kadang playful
Right
kan, playful.
Loya buruk.
Loya buruk.
Saja nak tanya.
Okay, alright. So Andre says also, not many people think that mistakes are the doors to new possibilities. Okay, actually mistakes make us more matured, lebih matang dengan kesilapan yang kita lakukan. Okay, kalau kita tak buat salah, okay, we don't make mistake, meaning we don't learn.
Yes, betul.
Okay,
ada pepatah yang cakap failure is the best teacher.
Yes.
Itu ada betul dia di sana.
Okay, so continue boleh? Okay, smart learner, they connect with smart people. Okay, smart people. Smart people ni from different surrounding lah, kawan-kawan dia. Okay, dengan kawan-kawan, dengan orang yang mereka people around them. Sorry. Okay, I think sekejap Okay. Okay, right. This happened, right? Okay, quality connections. Okay, dalam sekarang ni kalau yang most of us lah, fortunate enough lah, kita ada internet, whatever, we have mobile devices, tablets and so on. We also engage ourselves in Instagram, in Facebook, Twitter, many more social media platforms, right? Okay, my advice is to to join groups similar to your interests. For example, if you are educators, there are so many groups in those in which we can learn a lot from these people. I myself, my background is English language education, but I follow smart engineering because my students are engineering students in UTHM, engineering students. So I need to know what is happening in engineering world right now. So I learn from this group. They share videos, they share articles and so on. So that is how we connect with the correct group of people. And lastly, they don't think they are smart. Smart learners, they are very humble. They are very humble. Dia tak rasa pun diri mereka bijak. Okay, walaupun mereka bijak. Because ada pepatah kan, Indra tadi sebut pepatah, saya pun nak keluarkan pepatah juga.
Ya, iya. Persilakan Cik Zainal.
Okay. Makin lama kita something like this lah, makin lama makin kita berilmu, okay, kita tahu makin banyak benda yang kita tak tahu sebenarnya. Okay, we have learned so much, but then we realize that we know nothing. Banyak lagi benda yang kita tak tahu.
We have so
Alright,
much more to unravel, right, Mrs. Zainal?
Yes, yes. Alright. So
It
let's move
seems
to the
that we have
second.
5 more minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes.
For
Okay.
Okay,
smart pedagogy is about innovative. Okay, the approaches. Okay, the approaches. We have this personalized learning. We have blended learning, flipped classroom. Okay, we have different types of approaches that make students to ensure that students engage with the materials, engage with the environment, engage with themselves, engage with the friends, and also engage with the teacher. Okay, so engagement is the key word here for smart pedagogy. We need active learning, activities that make people to do something, activities that make people to think, activities that make people to ask questions. So that is smart pedagogy. It is not one way. I give you, because I'm the lecturer, I'm the teacher, I'm always correct. We can debate, we can question, we can ask questions, we can counter debate, whatever. We need to have that kind of culture in our smart pedagogy. And then that's one actually I wanted to do, but since the time is not really but perhaps later on I will be able to do that. Another one that I want to share perhaps is TPAC. TPAC. In which especially now, in which we need to be able to integrate. For example, now you are teachers, right? Teachers, biasanya teachers ni kalau
Future teachers,
whatever options, yeah, you are future teachers, right? You are being trained in your subject matter. You are the expert. You are SMEs. Subject matter experts. That content, in terms of content, you have learned that for 4 years, 5 years. All right. Now you are prepared with that. And also, you know some of these pedagogical aspects. Knowing content without having strong pedagogical aspect on how to deliver the content, it doesn't work. Right. Now we add another one, that is technological knowledge. How to use technology to enhance this pedagogy so that this content can be delivered effectively. So that is TPAC. So there is something that perhaps you want to look more into this. This is a model actually, for educational technology by Mishra and Kohler, 2006, right? And then smart learning environment, is to create a forum where technology assists the learning process. It is not there to make things harder, but to enhance the learning experience. So technology is the enabler. Dia hanyalah pemangkin. Pemangkin. Alright. So this is, we are talking about learning environment. Perhaps I would like to share the place for learning spectrum here. Kalau kita lihat di sini, structured is, this is the classroom structured. Dengan kelas, dengan bilik darjah lah. This is more collaborative, and then we have peer-to-peer learning, and then kita lebih pergi kepada unstructured, kepada home, park, garden, landscape, anywhere, anytime. This is a learning space in which this is where we want, in smart education, we want to utilize all these different spaces. So learning is not defined for this. Alright.
Nampaknya Cik Zainal, sorry Cik Zainal, nampaknya masa sudah tamat untuk presentation part 1.
Alright.
Tasha?
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Zainal. Interesting take indeed. Smart education is definitely geared more towards the innovative and interactive learning using modern technology to fully prepare students for the fast changing world where adaptability is crucial, right, Indra? So, thank you so much,
Yes.
Mr. Zainal. We will continue with Mr. Zainal's session right after this break.
Yeah.
Okay, so as promised, all right, as promised, it is time for the first lucky draw session. I bet everyone is
Yeah.
eager to participate as the prizes are ridiculously extravagant. So listen carefully. This is the instruction. Firstly, we are going to provide a code, and you, the participants, are required to type out on the chat to participate in the lucky draw. Therefore, names in the chats will be randomly picked as a winner. In order to claim the prizes, the winners are required to submit a screenshot of your account, either Facebook or YouTube, to our media platform, which is smartedu.web on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, as a proof that you are the legitimate winner of the respective lucky draw session.
Ya, betul tu. Baiklah tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, ianya mudah saja. Kami akan bacakan kod dan anda diminta untuk menaip kod tersebut di ruangan chat untuk ikut serta dalam sebutan bertuah ini. Nama-nama yang tertera di ruangan chat akan berpeluang untuk menjadi pemenang kerana pemenang akan dipilih secara rawak. Selepas itu, untuk menuntut hadiah, pemenang haruslah menghantar gambar screenshot akaun anda iaitu Facebook ataupun YouTube sebagai bukti yang anda adalah pemilik akaun yang sah untuk sesi cabutan bertuah tersebut kepada laman sosial web kami smartedu.web di Facebook, Instagram atau YouTube. Sekali lagi kami akan bacakan kod dan anda diminta untuk menaip kod tersebut di ruangan chat.
Great.
Yeah, that's right. Are you ready? So let us begin with the first round. Okay, the first code is SmartEDU 2021. Okay, I repeat, SmartEDU 2021. You are required to type out the code in the chat to participate in the lucky draw. You are required SmartEDU 2021.
Come on and join us, okay?
Ya, marilah join. Jangan malu, jangan segan. Join lah.
Betul tu Indra.
2021.
Kalau kita ada peluang, kita mesti join kan Indra?
Kak, betul tu Nadia. Tapi masalahnya kami MC.
Betul tu. Kalau nak, okay. So Indra, I guess we have a winner. So Indra, can you announce the winner?
Okay, so it looks like we have a winner, and our winner for the first lucky draw is Zati Ahmad.
Congratulations, Zati Ahmad. So
Congratulations,
she is the first
Tanya.
winner.
Yes, so jangan lupa untuk hantar screenshot di Facebook, Instagram atau YouTube. Alright, let's move on to the second round. The second code is technology. I repeat, technology. Dalam bahasa Inggeris technology.
Technology. Pastikan ejaan dalam bahasa Inggeris. Betul tak Indra?
Betul tu Nadia. So as usual, you are required to type out in the code in chat to participate in the lucky draw.
Betul. Okay, so Indra, kita tengah tunggu lagi untuk dapat
untuk
winner.
pemenang nombor 2. Siapa tidak
I'm
mau
so
hadiah
excited.
free kan?
Betul
Lucky
tu
draw.
Indra. Apa hadiahnya? Kita kena join.
Kita kena join baru kita tahu dia apa.
Betul.
Okay, rupanya kita ada winner nombor 2. Ya Nadia?
Okay, Indra, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, let's go. Jeng, jeng, jeng.
So our
Okay.
second winner is Nur Amira Cik Hashim.
Congratulations.
Tahniah. Okay. Nadia?
Okay, so this is the last code for the first session of the lucky draw. Let us proceed to the third code. So the third code is smart learning. I repeat, smart learning. You know the drill. Type out the code in the chat to participate in the lucky draw. Head on and type it out in the live chat as you might stand a chance to be picked as the winner. So come on
Yeah.
guys, jangan malu, jangan segan kan Indra kan? Nanti
Marilah,
rugi.
mari.
Mari.
Mari. Type di
Mari.
chat. Smart
Jangan DM,
Learning.
jangan DM.
Jangan DM kami. Jangan
Kami
DM
tak
dekat
layan.
Instagram atau Facebook.
Betul tu Indra. Come on guys, come on.
Smart
Ah.
Learning.
Okay,
Okay.
Indra.
Nampaknya kita ada pemenang nombor
Ya.
3 pada hari ini.
Okay, Indra.
Dan pemenangnya ialah
Pemenangnya ialah
Masrur Hidayat.
Hidayat. Okay, congratulations Masrur
Tahniah,
Hidayat.
tahniah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, terima kasih Nadia. Join
Okay.
kami pada hari ini.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Okay, bye. Terima kasih. Okay. Tahniah kepada semua pemenang. Congratulations to the winner. Please kindly submit the screenshot of your account either on Facebook or YouTube to our social media platform smartedu.web as a proof that you are the legitimate winner of the respective lucky draw session. For those who did not manage, well, fret not, as there will be another lucky draw session towards the end of the webinar. So be sure to stay tuned. Betul tu tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, jangan bersedih, jangan berduka. Ya, betul. Anda masih mempunyai peluang. Jadi pastikan anda sentiasa bersama kami sehingga di hujung rancangan. Baiklah, mari kita jemput Encik Zainal kembali untuk membentangkan secara menyeluruh tentang kenapa pembelajaran smart atau why smart education. Dipersilakan Encik Zainal.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome back, Mr.
Indra,
Zainal.
Natasha.
Hey, welcome back Mr. Zainal and Natasha. Welcome back.
Alright, okay, seronok tengok lucky draw tu. Okay,
Kami pun
unfortunately,
terhibur.
nak join tak boleh, malu lah.
Yeah.
Tak boleh.
Okay, right. Okay, since you all ada lucky draw, so I would like to make an announcement to our viewers there.
Encik Zainal,
Okay. Organizer pun nak join pun boleh, no problem. Okay, at the end of this session, I will have a simple game. Okay, simple game. Okay. Dan pemenangnya insyaAllah okay, akan dapat hadiah misteri.
Hadiah misteri. Jika anda dah tahu, sila menang.
Okay, so kita tunggu sehingga hujung rancangan.
More prizes.
Dapat hadiah. Okay, insyaAllah.
Banyak hadiah hari ni.
So be sure to stay tuned, everyone.
Alright, okay. Alright. Okay, mungkin kalau very generous mungkin tablet ke iPad ke. Kalau very generous.
Tapi itu adalah hadiah misteri. Jadi jika anda ingin tahu, jadi bersama kamilah sehingga ke akhir rancangan. Okay, Encik Zainal, presentation bagi konten nombor 2. Why smart learning?
Alright, okay, thank you. Okay, so let me continue. Perhaps tadi tak habis lagi yang first tadi.
Yang
lagi,
tadi.
Okay, untuk
okay,
because this one, okay, in terms of learning space, okay, ada question ataupun komen daripada ruang komen di situ tadi. Kata hanya di peringkat pengajian tinggi untuk smart education, okay, smart classroom. No, actually, kalau kita lihat di sekolah-sekolah di seluruh Malaysia, ada banyak equipped with at least this smart board. Okay, this is me. Okay, yang ada gambar sebelah kiri ni di
Cik Zainal
di
itu?
sekolah salah. Yes, okay, semasa muda lah. Okay. Ni salah satu sekolah di daerah Pontian, Negeri Johor. Okay, so I conducted a course, okay, workshop lah, very simple workshop on how to make more interactive. Okay, this one di sekolah rendah di Muar yang I visited untuk observe my education student, okay, untuk teaching practicum. Pun ada almost every classroom in that school actually, okay, equipped with this smart board. Okay. Smart board ni,
Smart board? Oh.
yes, smart board ni lebih kurang 80
So you can
inci.
write on it, Mr. Zainal?
Yes, we can write on it. Okay, standard is between 55 to 80 inch. Okay, dia punya diagonal lah. Dia punya penjuru ke penjuru lah.
It looks like a TV.
Yes, it is a smart TV actually, in which you can Android based.
Okay.
Nowadays sekarang Android based, so you boleh Skype, you boleh Zoom, you boleh Google Meet, whatever dengan this one
terus
lah.
direct
Okay.
dengan smartboard
Yes, but the cost, masya Allah, mahal. Okay,
mahal.
it can cost us up. Okay, it cost us around 10 to 20,000 lah, lebih kurang per unit. Okay, per unit. So that is one of the challenges. Yes, that is the biggest challenge. Okay, for our school to be equipped with smart classroom. Okay, right. This one, this the ideal one. Yang ideal yang kita cuba buat, tapi cost dia memang very high.
Sangat tinggi.
Right. Okay, we have all this equipment, recording, and then clicker, smart response. Okay, this is the traditional classroom converted into smart classroom actually. Okay, with so many equipment here. All right. And then this one, okay, my own contribution lah, ada sedikit lah. Ini ialah classroom yang saya dan juga tim kami lah bangunkan di UTHM untuk language punya. So
di
the
UTHM.
idea yes, active learning. Okay, active learning. On the left ni kita tak ada meja untuk pelajar, tetapi ada stage. Stage ni untuk duduk, and then ialah stage ni ialah sebenarnya untuk jadi audience. Okay, kalau ada presentation, and then you notice here sebelah ada TV, multiple displays in which they can work together with their friends. Okay, they have whiteboard sebelah TV ni and so on lah. So the concept is active learning. Okay, thinking learning. Okay, then kita tak nak pelajar duduk. Kurangkan duduk.
Right.
Dia berdiri.
Duduk.
Okay,
Kurangkan
dia
duduk.
berdiri. Okay.
Cikgu tidak duduk, kamu pun tidak duduk.
Yes. Okay. Cikgu pun tak ada duduk sini. Okay. So unfortunately kita punya yang tadi smart ni completed right before the pandemic. So kita boleh dapat gunakan sekali dua. Okay.
Sekali je pandemic.
Okay, this is another simple sort of smart lah. Okay, in which every group here is equipped with this smart TV. Okay, the idea here untuk display daripada cikgu, semua benda yang sama dilihat. Okay, dan dia boleh juga ada connection here. Kalau katalah salah seorang peserta ni akan present, so dia akan present dalam group dia lah. So imagine kalau biasanya dalam keadaan biasa kita nak suruh pelajar kita present say something dalam kelas, kita ada 20 orang, 30 orang. Okay, tak semua orang boleh cakap. So kalau kita make it smaller, so dia akan present dalam group dia saja dan kita akan go around lah. Okay.
Kita boleh nampak presentation mereka bersama.
Alright. Tadi mahal kan? Okay. This one I bantu beberapa sekolah untuk very cheap solution lah. I use Raspberry Pi. Okay. Actually my presentation today, okay, pun sekarang ni gunakan Raspberry Pi. Okay, I tak gunakan komputer biasa.
Sedap dia bunyi dah.
Raspberry.
Yeah.
Apa tadi Mr. Zainal? Raspberry
Pi. Okay. So sekarang dia version 4. Okay, saya gunakan 8GB ni lah. Okay. The cost is very affordable lah bagi saya. Sebab saya gunakan di beberapa sekolah kita recycle monitor lama. Okay. Sebab di sekolah banyak CPU, banyak komputer, set komputer, tapi CPU dia rosak and then it is not worth for us to repair. Okay, terlalu outdated. Okay, kita nak dapatkan RAM dia pun tak ada dalam stok. But still the keyboard, mouse, monitor can be used. So kita tambah saja dengan alat ni. Alat ni dalam 300 hingga 400. That's it. So less than 1,000 you can have one unit. Yes, per unit. And then I beli daripada Shopee, case splitter, sambungkan dengan 3-4 monitor. So satu unit ni boleh kepada 4 display. So okay.
That's very
pelajar buat
innovative,
kerja.
Mrs. Aina.
Okay, so this is very cheap. Okay, very cheap punya solution lah. Okay, simple. Alright. Another one. Okay, this one. Okay, this one when I visited RMIT Melbourne. Okay, learning space there.
RMIT.
Very wow. Okay, we wish that we have this
RMIT.
in my place lah. At least in my place. Kalau lah ada macam ni, mungkin pelajar saya lebih cemerlang.
Oh,
Okay.
semestinya.
Maybe soon,
Ah.
maybe soon,
Yes,
Mrs.
I
Aina.
think
Mungkin.
UiTM has some, I think, okay. Right.
Sorry
Ah,
Encik Zainal, ada soalan dari
Yes.
Joel Connolly. Dia tanya, rasanya ada beza tak pakai smart
Mhm.
TV dengan projector?
Okay. Projector pun boleh dijadikan smart display actually. Okay.
Oh,
There's one equipment, ada satu alat tu dia boleh convert that one so that you can write on the board as long as yang you display tu di tempat yang solid lah, hard surface. Okay.
So dia boleh jadi
Right.
smart board jugalah.
Yes. Okay. So, but perhaps okay, we can reduce the cost. Okay. So that is why kita perlukan kalau kita nak buat, okay, we have to sit and think, discuss, brainstorm macam mana kita nak kurangkan cost, and yang pentingnya lah whatever we want our students to be able to do will be achieved. Okay. Itu paling penting. Kita tak nak gajah putih, kita
So
spend so much.
basically,
Okay.
so basically,
So
we
you know
just
what?
make do of what we have,
Yes.
right, Mrs.
Yeah,
Aina?
as
Okay.
we mentioned
spend about
before.
the one that just now that I mentioned yang kita siap saja kena pandemic last year tu. Okay, it cost
Yeah.
us 150,000 for one room.
Untuk
Okay.
satu bilik saja.
Yes, just satu bilik. Okay, so very expensive. Okay, this is learning space. Okay, yang kita boleh gunakan di sekolah. Banyak sekolah ni very creative. I salute teachers. Okay, I salute teachers. Okay, for their creativity. Okay.
Sorry Encik Zainal,
This one,
nampaknya kita ada kurang dari 20 minit lagi.
Okay, why?
Ke sini.
Laju Okay, so
Okay.
right. This one, okay, kenapa you suka pergi McDonald's? Kenapa you suka pergi Starbucks?
Ada
Because of the
makanan.
ambience.
Ah.
Because of the ambience, the
Yes, the
environment
ambience.
there. Yes,
Yeah.
okay. So if you go to Singapore, NTU for example, their learning spaces are all like this. And they ada McDonald's dalam campus. Okay, this is another learning space. Kita boleh daripada very structured to very unstructured, in which ini kalau pergi ke MUA, lane belakang, okay, team kami buat AR, augmented reality. So mural ni kita ada video di belakang dia. Alright, so kalau berminat boleh hubungi saya lah. Saya boleh buat training, simple training for this. Nation Book of Record. Alright, okay. So let's move to the next. Oh, kita out of time actually. Why is it important? Okay, I'll go through. Okay, we are talking about 21st century learning. We have these 4 C's, all the skills: critical thinking, communication, collaboration, creativity. So all that smart education is actually okay helping us to go towards this 21st century learning, mana pelajar kita nak equip our pelajar dengan critical thinking, dengan communication, dengan kerja berkumpulan, teamwork, creativity dan sebagainya with other this one. Okay, right. And also we have HOTS, high order thinking skills. Okay, hebat, kemahiran berfikir aras tinggi. So kalau kita stay with the old traditional way, our students were very passive. This could not be achieved. So we need to change, okay, with smart pedagogy, smart learning environment just now, and we are making our students smart, become smart learners. All right. So we have these 21st century skills, okay, we mentioned there, okay, we have literacy skills, we have life skills, and kita nak student kita bukan hanya perform di peringkat tempatan, okay, we want them to go global actually. So, okay, kalau ada opportunity, we need to work in which we allow our students to collaborate dengan different schools, dengan different regions, for example, with the help of the technology, if it is available. Kalau tak, kita akan mulakan yang small scale di peringkat sekolah, di peringkat kelas, in between two classes within the same building pun, that's good enough for a start. Alright. Now, we need to understand our learners. Okay, our learners. Okay. Now, saya ada 7 orang anak. Okay, 7 orang anak. Dan pelbagai. 7 ni tak sama. Seorang ni lain dia punya keperluan, lain dia punya sikap, lain dia punya cara pemikiran mereka, okay, lain. Okay, so we need to understand our learners. Okay, and the learners that we have right now, I mentioned at the beginning of our webinar, we have Generation Z. Okay, Natasha, Indra, okay, and many of you are actually representing this Generation Z. I'm from X generation. In between, kita ada Y generation, dah selesai sekolah, dah bekerja, sedang bekerja. Z sekarang ni mereka berada pada umur 10 ataupun 11 tahun, 12 tahun lebih kurang hingga umur 26 tahun. Okay. And this generation, they prefer smartphones to any other devices, always with smartphones, 24 hours. Betul tak, Natasha?
Betul.
Indra?
Betul.
Okay. Right.
Betul.
Like video, love social media, Instagram, Facebook. Okay, tapi I know that your generation is more towards Instagram, right? Rather than Facebook. Facebook for my generation. Is that correct?
Dia berubah sah, ya.
Yeah, right. Okay. I'll tell why perhaps, okay. Kenapa jadi begitu. And race with technology, tech savvy, and then okay, Indra, when was the last time that you watched TV?
Macam bertahun saya rasa saya dah tengok TV. Maybe like
Yes.
2-3 tahun begitu.
Generation Z dia tak tengok drama lah sangat kat TV tu.
Betul.
Okay. My generation before me, okay, we consume a lot of TV content, but not Generation Z. Okay. So you have this Generation Z now, sekolah menengah dan juga di peringkat pengajian tinggi. So you are, most of you, okay, yang ada dalam sini mungkin you are teacher trainees, okay, in a few years, okay. You will deal with these students, okay. You have to understand the nature of these students, okay, their preferences and so on. Now, kalau you mengajar di sekolah rendah sekarang, we have this latest generation that we have, generation Alpha. I generation yang paling tua generation ni ialah di standard 5. So saya ada seorang anak standard 5 dan seorang lagi umur 5 tahun. So this okay, I have 7 children, 2 daripada Alpha generation, I generation. Okay. And this is the most technologically literate generation. Okay. Imagine this generation will be taught by my generation, Y generation, okay, X, Y, and your generation, Z generation, in which there will be a gap in terms of technology.
That's right, Mr.
Okay.
Zaina.
Okay. So take
I'm
information
sorry, Mr.
instantaneously.
Zaina.
Yeah. Yes.
Due to the time
anything?
constraint, I guess we have to proceed with the how to implement, right, Mr.
All
Zaina?
right. Okay, very quick. Okay. Wow, okay.
Yes.
Okay, this technology is changing. Okay. This is actually the brain. Okay. And also why video, okay, TikTok 60 seconds, Twitter 140 seconds, Instagram 60 seconds. These are actually catering this Alpha generation and Z generation. They are very quick, but they cannot focus. Tak boleh fokus. Kejap je dia boleh fokus. So teachers, if you want to develop your video content, you go for TikTok. Sebab tu, that's why sekarang ni during the pandemic kita nampak ramai cikgu kita masuk TikTok. Okay. Very difficult for me. Dah tak boleh nak catch up lah. Okay. Right. Okay. So how? Okay, we need to go into this. Okay, we look at this. Look at these essential rules of 21st century learning. Apa saja yang kita nak buat, okay, smart education tadi, kita nak aplikasikan. First thing, we need to think of our students. It must be student-centered, okay. With or without technology, it must be student-centered, collaborative. Collaborative bekerja berkumpulan, okay, you problem based, task based, okay, and then learning should have contact. Okay, our I generation, Z generation, dia ni kalau kita tak bagi dia context, it is something not relevant to them. Okay, why should I learn this? Okay, why should I waste my time learning that things that I do not know what I want, okay, I could do in future. So give them the context, and schools should be integrated with society. Okay, penglibatan. This one can be done. For example, now what we are doing right now, okay, you are inviting me from different institution, okay. Sometimes we have our friend from different states, even from Indonesia, from Brunei. We can, yeah. Now it is also everything is possible. All right.
Yes.
Now learning first, technology second, right? Learning first, technology second. That is our priority. Learning is the priority. So back to the question just now. Okay, we don't have this kind of technology. What should we do? What do you want to do? Apa yang you ada di sekitar you, okay, you make do, okay, you, okay. So I respect the creativity of our teachers. Yang kat Sabah, Sarawak kita nampak ada yang gunakan sampan, whatever, okay. Learning first, right? Okay. So what do you want to do? How would you do it? Okay, focus on the outcomes, not on the technology. Okay. Kalau kita ikut teknologi ni, it will change. Next year kita tak tahu. This year mungkin TikTok. Next year mungkin ada whatever. Okay, we have
App baru lagi.
Yes, learn, unlearn, relearn. Okay, as educators kena sentiasa belajar benda-benda baru. Kalau tak, kita memang okay, I quit teaching lah. I cannot cope with the demand. Alright. So outcomes on the focus on the outcomes, not on the technology. Okay, selalu I sebut focus on the verbs, not on the nouns. Focus on the verbs, not on the nouns. Alright. Okay, so basically this is yang paling asas kita nak pelajar kita boleh membaca, menulis, mengira. That's very basic. But we need our students to communicate, to collaborate, to think creatively, to think critically. Okay, semua tu verb. Okay, apa saja teknologi yang kita ada dalam era mana pun, these are actually our verbs, our outcomes yang kita nak fokus. Learning should be enjoyable, okay, menarik, seronok, real, even though di online ke whatever. Okay, challenging ni kalau you belajar, okay, kita ada I+1. Kalau you ada satu I+1 lah. Okay, challenging ni dia mestilah mencabar tetapi boleh dicapai. Kalau tak, pelajar kita akan alamak, it is doable but still challenging enough so that they can move from one level to another level. Okay. Yes. Right, this is actually collaborative in terms of within the school yang kita mungkin boleh buat, okay, daripada satu kelas A dan juga kelas B. Kenapa kita tak boleh buat aktiviti bersama? Okay, why do we need to, okay, this is my class, okay, I tak nak tahu your class buat apa. So can we learn together? Two teachers, two groups of students working together on a similar task. Okay, this is perhaps kalau kita dah mahir dalam peringkat di situ, kita boleh expand sikit. Okay, jiran kita, mungkin sekolah sebelah kita. Okay, this is collaborative. Okay, so we go small and then move towards perhaps, okay, in near future kita boleh collaborate dengan pelajar-pelajar di luar negara mungkin. Okay, this is what we are working right now in our university. We have a program with our students collaborate dengan students daripada France, for example. Okay, although there ada time constraint kan dari segi time zone, but we try to make do. Okay, they need to interact. Okay, do things together. Okay, so this is global classroom. This is what we done because we want to prepare our future, our learners to be able to perform globally, not only locally. Okay, last time kita ada term global and local. Alright. Habis dah. Okay.
Habis dah.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, dah habis. So
So
this is
we have the quiz
Okay.
session, right, Mr. Zainal?
Yeah, after this we have Q&A, right? Okay, so
Yes, after this
we
we
play
have Q&A.
first. Okay,
Yes.
so please make sure that you go to this menti.com and then you type this code 47346189. Okay, 47346189. Okay, even I think somebody mentioned, okay, he or she is from overseas, from the Philippines, I think. Okay, you can also
Hello from the
join. Okay,
Philippines. Come and
okay, you
join
can
us.
also join. This is no problem.
Yes.
A very simple quiz. Okay, related
Yeah.
perhaps. Okay, and winners will get some
Prizes.
prizes. All right.
Ah.
So
Interesting
can you?
prizes, right?
All right. I
Right.
will start this. Okay.
So we have a few quizzes from Encik Zainal. Jadi marilah participants atau audience
Alright.
mari participate.
Okay. Ada dengar music tak? Should be there should be music there. I'm not sure whether you can hear that. Okay.
We
So
can
we have
hear it
17
on
so
our
far.
end, Mr. Zainal. Sorry.
Okay. Right.
Kod dia ada di sana 473 46189.
Okay. Right. So we have 23, 25. Okay. There will be 6 questions, simple questions, 6 soalan sahaja. Kita tengok siapa yang kena.
Kita tengok siapa yang kena. Jadi marilah
Yes.
teman-teman dan rakan-rakan yang
Okay. So far
bersama
kita
kita.
baru ada 28, 29. Okay. How many viewers actually
I think we
have
can start
in
now,
YouTube?
Mr. Zainal.
Should we start
Okay.
now?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to start now?
Yeah, I think we can start
Yes,
now,
yes.
Susanna.
We have about 15 minutes, Mr. Zainal.
Okay,
Yes.
15 minutes. Okay. All right. Okay. So I think
Let's
we have enough time.
go.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. 36. Faham? Okay. Come on. 40 kita mula.
40. Okay, 4
40
more.
peserta. Okay. 3 more. Kalau nak masuk pun boleh lagi. No problem.
Mari join kami.
Okay, almost
Boleh
there.
menang hadiah tau. Jawab boleh menang hadiah.
Yeah. I wonder what's the prize, Indra.
I also wonder what's the price, tapi
Okay,
untuk
can we
anda tahu,
start now?
sudahlah menang.
Okay.
Alright.
Right.
Oh, saya tahu ni.
So what does
Okay, question
3R
1.
stands for?
Okay, 15 seconds you have there.
Jawablah. Saya tahu ni. Aku
Okay,
dah boleh
30.
join.
Okay,
Macam.
32 orang dah hantar. 33, 34.
Oh.
Okay, 2,
Oh.
1.
1 times
Okay, time's up.
Oh,
8. Alright. Tahniah. Congratulations.
Tahniah.
23
of you.
people answered correctly. Okay, they stand for reading, writing and arithmetic.
Yes.
Okay. So kita tengok siapa yang lead sekarang ni. Okay.
Okay, dia masih berloading.
Alright. Okay, we
Oh.
have. Alright, we have Nubi. Okay. Nurul Nunu.
Congratulations.
Doja Miao. Afiq.
Yeah, tahniah.
Okay. Dia tak jauh tu sebenarnya. Okay, the marks, okay, the points are not that far actually. Okay, so Nubi jangan selesa sangat lah depan ni.
Yang lain pun jangan risau.
Yang lain pun ada peluang
Masih ada
Yang
peluang
tak masuk senarai ni pun ada lagi peluang. Okay, ready for the second question. Are you ready,
Yes.
guys?
Second question.
Alright, second question.
let's go.
Okay. Second question.
Soalan kedua. Dia loading. Okay.
Okay, question 2. Okay, ready? Okay. Jawab betul.
Which
Dan
of the
pantas.
following is not considered as essential rule of 21st century learning. We did talk about the rules just now. Ada kita sebut tadi. Ada.
Okay, so for 23, okay, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Okay.
Time's
Time's
up.
up.
Okay.
Wow.
Kebanyakannya banyak betul juga. Cik Zainal.
Alright.
Banyak.
Okay. 27 orang jawab betul 7, 6, 3. Okay. This is okay, just to share lah. Dalam kelas kita boleh buat juga supaya kita nampak sama ada pelajar kita faham ke tak. So kalau kita rasa ramainya salah soalan ni, okay. So there is a chance for me to some sort of buat penambahbaikan CQI for my teaching. Perhaps pelajar ni tak faham sebab material saya tak berapa or activity saya tak best ke whatever.
Tidak ngam
this is good.
sama.
Okay. This can provide us with a good feedback, on the spot feedback. Okay. So the answer is
That's
technology should be
right.
the priority. Alright.
That's
Now
right.
Okay, kita tengok
Let us continue, Mr. Zainal.
Okay, kita tengok siapa dia punya. Okay, siapa sekarang ni? Tadi Nubi Nubi first place. Okay.
Still leading.
Tidak. Afik.
Oh.
Sekarang kita ada Afik nombor 1.
Okay, mana Nubi tadi? Nubi dah turun ke bawah
Turun
okay, Silsin. Okay, dah tadi kat bawah dah naik ke atas. Okay, baru 2 soalan. Alright. So ready for the third question? Okay, third question. Okay, ready guys? Okay.
Nomor 3.
Faster you have. Okay, which of the following is true? Mana yang
betul?
betul? Okay.
Fikir dulu. Tapi jangan terlampau lama berfikir. 10,
Okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Okay.
3, 2, 1 dan masa tamat. Jadi mari kita tengok.
Right.
Ya.
Okay. Ada 2 jawapan betul sebenarnya. Okay.
Ada 2.
Yeah, ada 2. So sometimes this is a trick question. Tengok this one is correct. This is another one is correct. Okay. So you make people to think, but they have to think quickly. They have to decide. Yes. Okay.
Smart learners, Smart learners.
This is what we are called gamification. Okay.
Inilah smart education.
This is simple gamification actually that we are doing right now. Okay, so the answer is short attention time span. Betul. Generation 60 saat je. Okay. Gen Z are more into Instagram compared to Facebook. Betul.
Betul. Dua-dua pun betul.
Yes. Okay. Right. Okay. Next question.
Mr. Zainal, we have about 7 minutes left.
Okay. All right. So
let's take a look
have
at the leaderboard.
Okay, Afiq just now.
Yes, still number 1.
Okay, still number 1. All right.
Dojamio and Joel.
Come on. Dojamio boleh naik lagi. Joel tu nampak konsisten. Silsin boleh naik lagi. Fatihah. Okay. Yang lain ada peluang lagi.
Ada peluang. Jangan berputus asa. Don't give up. You still have a chance.
Okay, next question please. Okay.
Question number
guys,
4.
please be ready. All right. Okay. Question 4 out of 6. Okay, 3 more questions to go.
What is the maximum
video duration in seconds can be shared in Twitter?
Twitter.
Okay, you need to type.
This is interesting. I bet most of them know the answer, Mrs. Zainal.
Ni semua dak Twitter ni.
Dak Twitter ni, Mrs. Zainal. Confirm.
Mesti semua tahu ni kan. Jadi type di sana. Time's up.
So what is the answer actually? All right. The correct answer is 140
140
seconds.
seconds.
Okay, that is 2 minutes and 20 seconds. All right.
Yes.
That's
Next, question
right.
5. We look
Question
at the
number 5.
leaderboard. Okay, kita tengok siapa yang mendahului carta.
Oh,
Oh, hoi, Govin Raj.
oh.
Okay.
Congratulations,
Look at
Gavin
the...
Ada
Raj.
next satu je.
Okay, Govin
Tahan.
Raj.
Oh, satu
Faster.
je.
Okay, Afiq still okay.
Tapi
Maintain.
tidak apa.
Okay, nampak
Bermaksud
konsisten.
ada
Let us
masa dah
Konsisten.
peluang.
continue.
Come on, yang
Betul,
lain.
betul.
Okay, we have 2 more questions. Ada lagi ruang, ada lagi masa untuk yang lain mengejar. Okay, to catch to go to the okay. 5 out of 6.
What are the characteristics of smart learners? Ini pun kita dah cover tadi. Smart learner. Apakah ciri-ciri mereka? Characteristics. Kita masih ada 5 minit untuk sesi quiz ini. Jadi masa sudah tamat. Mari kita tengok jawapannya ialah
Alright. Okay. What are the characteristics of smart learners? Okay, they always learn, yes. They make mistakes, yes. They don't think they are smart, yes. So the answer is all the 3. Alright.
yes, all 3.
Okay. Semua jawab betul lah ni. Okay, semua jawab betul. Alright. Okay.
Betul.
So, kita tengok leaderboard.
Kurang
Okay,
tepat.
kita tengok leaderboard.
Kita tengok leaderboard. Best lah quiz
Okay.
ni buat saya adrenaline rush. Ya, dengan itu marilah join. Afiq, Jamil, Lorong 14.
Okay, Afiq masih lagi
Afiq
mendahului
masih.
sebab Joel lorong 14 ni tiba-tiba daripada mana tak tahu Dia dapat.
Dari lorong 14
Kan?
masuk.
Suddenly Okay.
Okay.
Come on guys. Okay, last
Okay, let us
question.
continue
Last
with
question.
the last
Okay, last question.
We have less than 5 minutes.
Okay. Come on. Okay, we ready guys? Okay.
Nice.
Be quick with your fingers and your eyes.
Hand-eye coordination, yeah, Mrs. Zainal?
Yes.
Smart
Okay, smart education equals to smart learners plus what? Plus smart environment. Okay, you have to type. Okay.
Type it out.
This
The
is
last question.
easy. I bet everyone will be able to answer this if you paid attention. Isn't that right, Indra?
That is very true. And also time is up. So you can see there. The correct answer is smart pedagogy. Encik Zana ada mention beberapa kali tadi. Kalau kita ada konten tapi kita tiada pedagogi, benda tu tidak akan
Alright.
berjalan.
Okay. Nampak macam tak ada orang yang betul. This one, okay. Definitely
Salah
I
itu.
need to go back. Okay, so that is the reflective. Kalau berlaku macam ni, so I need to go back to this question and then discuss with them. Alright.
Betul-betul.
So-
Macam beginilah kita sebagai cikgu, kita belajar dari student kita juga macam mana mau
Yes.
improve. Betul-betul.
Okay, so we look at the leaderboard. Who will be the winners? Okay.
Yes,
Afiq,
dan kemudian kita adalah Afiq. tahniah.
Congratulations.
Alright, the first winner is Afiq. Okay, and the second winner is Joel, lorong 14. Okay. Okay, and then we have Dojamil and also Fatihah. Okay, sorry.
Right.
Siapa tadi dapat? Kita Afiq.
Lorong
Hatstom,
14.
okay. Lorong 14.
Hatstom,
Dojamil,
lorong 14.
Fatihah. Okay.
Jadi 5
So,
orang ni.
five- Okay, 5 orang Okay, I need 5 winners. Okay, 5 winners. Okay. So I'll stop this. Okay. So simple instruction. All right. Okay. So those 5 winners. Okay. This is what you need to do. Okay. Please email me your particulars, okay, your full name, your home address, and your phone number to this zainals@uthm.edu.my. Okay, my email address there. Okay. And what will you get actually?
What will you get?
Okay. So what will you get? Okay, it is there. It
I
is a
saw,
board
yes,
game actually.
board
It's a board
game.
game.
This is
This,
Okay.
interesting. I remember
Okay.
playing this.
All right. I don't know how to pronounce this.
Google?
Is it Boggle? Right. Boggle. Right. It's Boggle.
Google?
Okay.
Yes.
Boggle
So
word
don't
Ah,
game.
forget
Okay.
to email
Okay.
Mr.
5 tadi
Zainal
ya.
to
5
claim your
pemenang tadi ya.
prizes.
5.
ya,
Okay?
yang 5 orang tadi.
Okay.
Ya.
So, insyaAllah saya akan
Okay.
hantarkan by post, okay, ke rumah anda.
Ya.
Okay. So,
Yes.
during this
Okay.
EMCO ni mungkin ada kawasan-kawasan yang lambat sikit lah. Alright.
Betul
So,
kan.
All right. Thank you so much,
Alright.
Mrs.
congratulations.
Zainal.
Okay, thank you
Alright,
so
thank you very
much.
much. Okay.
All right.
All
So, ladies
right.
and gentlemen, now we come to the Q&A session. We are going to begin answering the questions submitted via YouTube Live and Facebook Live. Okay, is that now?
Hopefully I can answer all the questions. If I can't, then
Okay.
Natasha and
Good luck,
Indra
Mrs.
will answer the
Zainal.
questions for me. Okay.
Inshallah. Okay. So as a reminder, you can still submit the questions through the section provided in each platform. And it looks like we have quite a few number of questions here for Mr. Zainal. So let us wait for the question to be pinned. So any question for Mr. Zainal
From the floor.
from
I
the
bet
floor?
they're eager to ask their questions, Mrs. Zainal.
Yeah.
Maybe there's
All right now.
doubts that they would
Uh,
like you to.
shed some light on.
Yes.
Yes. So is there any question the floor? Let's take a look. Okay, Aiman Lee. Is education nowadays with technology has lost its human touch? Well, psychologically speaking, we need some human touch in order to gain something, right? Do we still need the traditional classroom model somehow? Macam mana tu Encik Sana? Dia mengatakan zaman sekarang ni kalau tiada sentuhan manusia, human touch.
Yes.
Manusia.
Okay.
Physicality, right?
Yeah,
Ah.
that is very the most important aspect actually. Okay, connection, being connected. Okay, being able to see face to face, to see berjumpa. Okay, dengan kawan-kawan. That is a part of learning actually. So dalam pandemik ni very pity lah, kesian dengan anak-anak kita, pelajar kita yang tak boleh nak berjumpa dengan kawan-kawan. That is a part of the learning actually. The learning process is about socializing. Okay, socializing.
That is the human touch.
Yes.
There masih
So,
ada orang
the
yang di
yes,
sana.
with technology has lost its human touch, but the purpose of the inventors, okay, yang membuat teknologi ni sebenarnya dia nak merapatkan lagi human punya connection, okay, in terms of kalau dulu mungkin it was very difficult for us to get connected with our, let's say kita belajar overseas katakan di USA for example, okay, nak berhubung dengan keluarga di Malaysia, that was very expensive, okay, tak boleh hari-hari, okay, once a month pun dah, okay, but with the technology you make those people closer. So
lagi senang
okay,
berhubung.
Yeah,
right.
that's
So
right.
in terms of that, okay, technology actually helps us to get connected with more people. Okay, so the human touch is still there, but the definition of the
Virtually.
keadaan, yes, okay, kita tak boleh berjumpa depan bersama, okay, but with the technology advancement, perhaps again later on kita boleh hologram whatever. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Okay,
hologram. That's interesting.
yeah, the second question, do we still need the traditional classroom? Yes. Yes, we still need, okay, because the
Traditional
argument, okay, bergaduh dalam kelas tu penting.
Huh? Gaduh dalam
Yes,
kelas.
bertengkar dengan kawan kita dalam kelas, okay, real time. Kalau kita bergaduh online ni kadang kita prolong, okay, hari ni kita bergaduh, besok lusa tak settle lagi. But here and then boleh selesai. Okay, that is a part of
Terus selesai
human
di
punya
sana. Human
nature
touch.
lah. We need to meet people. We need to meet people. Alright?
Alright.
So
Dan
boleh
apakah
kalau
kita
tak
dalam
jawab macam
soalan soalan kedua, Natasha?
We have another question
Okay.
from Joel. Previously, we used to separate the classes from smart speakers, right? Is that model
Yes.
relevant now? Where can we use Smart Edu as a platform to better improvise the smart and elevate the weak?
Okay, that's a good question. Okay, remember the okay, in the component of, okay, this is smart learners. Okay, smart learners, they learn from each other. Okay, they learn from each other. So if we have mix, okay, we don't separate them according to their achievement. Okay, you are good students. Okay, all the good students. Okay, class A class, for example, all the weak students. Okay, we can mix. Okay, because those weak students, you so-called weak students, okay, they can learn from those advanced students. Okay, and actually the best way, what is the best way to learning? You know what is the answer? It is to teach.
Seeing each other, learning from each other.
Yes, the best way to learn is to teach others. Cara yang
That's right.
paling berkesan ialah untuk belajar ialah dengan mengajar orang. Walaupun you tak tahu, so even if we ask these weak students, okay, to teach dia punya cliques, dia punya friend, okay, boleh tak you terangkan yang ni, this one, okay, so we need to instill this smart learner punya quality, okay, then okay, they will find, okay, and along the way, the process tu, dia punya kefahaman dia masuk, akan dapat lah. Okay, so tak dapat banyak pun sedikit. That's
right.
Helping, okay, to elevate, okay, from that stage to another level. Okay, so you can always mix this so that they can teach each other. It doesn't mean that always the advanced students have to teach the, you know, sebab ada pelajar ni yang lemah sebahagian part. Okay. Okay, I want to share my experience teaching mathematics. Okay, can you percaya tak saya pernah mengajar mathematics? Yes. Saya pernah mengajar
I was quite shocked.
Mathematics tambahan. Okay, when I was in school. Yes, at math, because my math not bad lah, masa SPM. Okay. So I noticed that, okay, dalam matematik moden, dia ada satu tajuk ni. Tajuk dia ialah pelan dan dongakkan. Okey, saya mengajar kelas yang agak pandai lah. Yang pandai, dan satu kelas tu agak ke belakang lah, hujung lah. Okay. You know what? This kelas hadapan students, they struggle to imagine this pelan dongakkan. The cross yang boleh you tengok daripada atas, daripada tepi, and then you lukis 3D tu kan. Okay. But those people, students yang kat hujung ni, they are very quick in that area.
Cepat tangkap, terus faham.
Yes, this is because dia punya the way that we teach, for example, we hukum dia dengan kaedah kita yang tidak sesuai dengan jiwa mereka. Okay, so I can see that, okay, these students are good actually because they can see different things. So this weak student, okay, yang kelas hujung ni, bawa ke depan, ajar, terangkan kepada kawan dia yang selalu score tu. Okay, so that is my own experience yang this weak student, dia tak semestinya weak in all aspects. Okay, perhaps the way that we teach, perhaps kalau kita bagi mereka peluang, okay, they can at least kalau dia tak dapat banyak, they learn something, they
Ada
gain
sedikit.
So-
something. Okay.
It's the matter of
Right.
catering to them, right, Mr. Zainal?
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
Okay.
I see. I think we have another question from the
Okay.
Yes.
floor.
Moving on to the third question from
Okay.
Raihan Roslan. Mr. Zainal, what do you think about the sandbox process for the smart education? For example, creating a sandbox for the education in the rural areas as one of the pioneer projects before implementation can be done nationwide. Rural areas are also important in getting the technology and to improve the quality of the education. Bagaimana pandangan Cik Zainal tentang
Okay. What do you
sandbox
think about the
process?
sandbox process for?
Hmm.
Okay. Frankly, I'm not so familiar with this sandbox process. Boleh Mr. Raihan say something about this perhaps? But the second question, creating a
Yeah.
sandbox for education in
Sandbox
rural areas as one of
process.
the pioneer project before the implementation can be done nationwide. Rural areas also important in getting the technology and to improve the quality of the. Yeah, that the second part. Rural areas kita tak boleh tinggalkan langsung sebenarnya untuk this technology. So hopefully after this pandemic, we can learn something lah. We can do something as as a nation, telcos companies, for example, providing more. This is the opportunity, to equip at least dengan menggunakan what we call it internet. There are ways. Kalau tak ada, the cost is memang mahal lah. But this is the what we call it as investment is for the future actually. The investment daripada
That's
segi
right.
pelaburan yang kita
Betul.
pelaburan yang kita buat hari ini sebenarnya membantu anak-anak didik kita yang berada di luar bandar, sebab kita tahu bahawa anak-anak kita yang di luar bandar tu mereka berpotensi, but because of this, one of the another question I saw just now is in terms of the challenges, the biggest challenge here is actually the infrastructure. The infrastructure.
The facility yang ada.
Yes, the facilities
cukup.
tadi, smart learning environment. Smart learning environment tadi, kita nak bawa juga, bagi peluang kepada anak-anak kita yang berada
Yang
di luar
lain.
bandar. With simple technology.
That's
Kalau kita tak mampu
right.
untuk dapat yang sama, kita gunakan teknologi yang agak rendah sedikit, tapi mereka they have the chance. Alright.
Okay, Mr. Zainal.
Yes. The first experiment for a new
Yeah,
project.
there's the
smart education. Yes. Okay. Now I understand. So previously kita dah cuba, di peringkat nationwide, di mana perhaps we learn from that trial pilot study in which this is one problem in which yang kita selalu, sebab I also involved in a few projects yang adalah beberapa projek yang, dan the mentality is one solution fits all. Satu solution tu boleh whatever you got rural area ke. So that's why we have cases in which we bagi dia satu set of computers, 40 computers dekat sekolah luar bandar yang electricity pun tak ada. Electricity pun tak ada. So that is, I think, why kita nak in the first place, kenapa dia dapat kita nak agihkan, sebab the basic things tak ada. So that is the mistake I think that we learn together. Smart learners, they do mistakes, but if we do the same mistakes again next time, then meaning we don't learn from our mistakes, right? So in future,
that's right.
I think we need to customize the technology in that area. For example, we have to look at the strengths. Apa yang dia ada kat situ, apa yang kita boleh bantu perhaps. I have one, perhaps kalau mungkin my friend kat sini, Mr. Chua Kiman from Unimas, mungkin dia join petang ni mungkin lah. He has a good project with I think very rural students dekat Sarawak, in Sarawak. Okay, dengan menggunakan Raspberry Pi, di mana tim
Mhm.
daripada Unimas Universiti Malaysia Sarawak, okay, digunakan Unimas, dia masukkan semua bahan-bahan tu ke dalam Raspberry tadi tu yang saya tunjuk tadi tu, bawa ke rumah panjang. Okay, di rumah panjang tak perlu internet, cuma perlu ada electricity. Electricity tu untuk power untuk Raspberry tu guna power bank saja boleh, and then small display yang gunakan power bank. Okay, then they can watch all the contents there. Dia dah masukkan video, content apa saja, okay, yang sesuai dengan pelajar-pelajar di situ. And then at the same time, Himan's punya team di luar, di Unimas, di Kuching, update the content dekat Kuching, and then seminggu sekali ataupun 2 minggu sekali, this daripada rumah panjang ni bawa content, bawa Raspberry ni ke Pekan yang ada internet connection. Automatic dia akan in terms of content update. That
Terus
will, is
boleh
very
update.
interesting. I think okay, that kalau kita boleh mungkin replicate ataupun minta Kiman mungkin and the team untuk share dengan kita, mungkin expand. This is one yang kita mungkin very project yang doable, yang tak mahal, murah. Okay, very that one very cheap lah, sebab dia auto update dia bila katalah ketua rumah panjang tu, Tok Batin lah, pergi ke Pekan yang terdekat lah, ada internet connection automatic Raspberry Pi tu akan updated with the new content. Okay, and then bawa balik. So tim Kiman tak perlu pergi ke rumah panjang tu lagi untuk manually. Okay, right. Okay, so that one I learn from my friend lah, my sifu lah. I kira Himan is my sifu lah from Unimas. Okay. That's one. Yang mungkin yang those projects yang
So
kita
much for sharing with us, Mrs. Zainal.
Yes. Okay, keperluan-keperluan yang it is relevant to that community. Okay. So the simple one is okay, mungkin masa tak
kita ada
cukup.
masa untuk satu soalan lagi. Rasanya yang terakhir daripada Tommy at Diaries. Mr. Zainal, as future educators, how do we ensure that our younger generation know how to differentiate between the correct source of information between a false one in terms of learning subjects? Yang ini pun rasanya valid dengan budak-budak yang tertiary education students, because sometimes kita tengok Wikipedia tidak tahu betul atau tidak kan.
Alright. Okay. Dari satu ni lah, dalam mungkin kalau especially orang yang belajar agama lah, adab belajar. Adab belajar ni dia mesti berguru. Okay, berguru. So there's another thought yang kata, okay, what if kalau sekarang ni kita dah boleh belajar dalam YouTube. Okay, kita tak payah pergi sekolah pun. Okay, kita boleh belajar di YouTube. But the problem is, okay, how do we ensure that our what we receive is the correct one? Okay, this is very tough. Okay,
the source,
this is the one. Okay, so our role sekarang ni, okay, I read somewhere, okay, in which the focus should be not teaching the content now. Okay. Okay, teacher's role dia dah berubah in terms of, okay, how we need to make our students think, okay, which one is the correct content or not. Okay, this is critical thinking tadi tu. Remember the 4 C's, okay? Okay.
Yes.
The 4 C's tadi tu, the 4 C's. Okay.
But critical thinking, collaborative.
Okay, critical thinking is, this is something yang agak mungkin daripada segi kita nak train our younger generation, younger generation ini untuk to be critical. Okay, so this is a big challenge actually yang kita nak jadikan anak-anak murid kita, dia ada critical thinking. Critical thinking ni dia creative. Okay, kalau maybe I want to share. Okay, creative, you being divergent. Pemikiran you diverge. Diverge ni meaning, okay, we are looking for alternatives. Okay, kalau tak boleh yang ni, ada tak option lain? Ada tak alternatif lain? So we are looking for alternatives. That is creative. Jadi kalau di rural area ni kita tak boleh gunakan kaedah ni. Apa kaedah yang sesuai dengan kaedah ni? So that is creative. But critical
Alright.
is more convergent. Convergent is something that, okay, we need to focus, we need to be critical, we need to analyze, okay, the HOTS just now. Okay.
Jadi maksud dia di sini,
Right.
So
student
those are
tu
the
perlu, student tu perlu fokus, perlu berfikir dengan sendiri adakah betul atau tidak source yang ada di sana.
Yes, but we need to
Tapi,
train them, to guide them on how to identify which one is the correct one. Sometimes sekarang ni very blurred. Sekarang ni, even adults pun
That's
confused.
right,
Kita tak
that's
tahu
right.
mana dengan fake
betul.
news whatever kan. Kita tak boleh nak
Okay.
segregate the news. That is a challenge that we need to think together.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. So we have to be very critical, right, Mr. Zainal? So I think we've come to the end of the Q&A session, Mr. Zainal. So those are indeed helpful tips and tricks together with its rules of the thumb when overcoming the obstacles of integrating smart education. So basically, education is not just about integrating technology in teaching and learning. It focuses on how we, the educators, can adapt and adopt technology to gear our students to the 21st century learning, as mentioned by Mr. Zainal, preparing them for the demands of the realities of working environment. So that marks the end of our Q&A session with Mr. Zainal. Thank you once again, Mr. Zainal, for the fruitful and interesting input and answering the doubts to our fellow audiences regarding smart education. Thank you so much, Mr.
Yes.
Zainal.
Thank you, Mrs.
Okay,
Zainal.
thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Okay,
Okay.
kalau ada silap, okay, kurang jawapan yang kurang, okay, maafkan saya lah.
Oh, tak apa. Kita cuba.
Okay,
No,
kekurangan
no.
lah. I need to learn more,
We're
to
so
read
glad-
more. Okay. Okay.
Sangat berterima
We're
kasih
so
ada
glad to
Encik
have
Zainal
you
hari
today,
ini.
Mr. Zainal.
Okay, thank you all. Thank you,
Okay,
viewers.
thank
Okay,
you,
thank you,
Mr.
Mr. Zainal.
All right.
Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to proceed to the last session of the lucky draw for the day. So,
ada
this
lucky
is
draw
your
lagi.
shot to stand a chance to win extravagant prizes. That's right, as usual. We are going to provide a code, and you, the participants, are required to type out on the chat to participate in the lucky draw. So, the chat will be randomly picked as the winner. To win the prize, the winner is required to submit a screenshot of their account either on Facebook or YouTube to our social media platform, which is smartedu.web on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, as a proof that you are the legitimate winner of the respective lucky draw session. On top of that, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to fill in the registration form, as an e-certificate would be issued for you and as your Facebook in Google form, as the link will be provided at the end of this lucky draw session.
Ya, dengan itu marilah
Alright,
kita
Indra,
continue
let us
dengan
continue.
lucky draw kita. Yes, let us continue with the lucky draw. The code for the fourth lucky draw. Okay, dengar betul-betul. The code for the fourth lucky draw is online learning. I repeat, the code is online learning. So, marilah kita letak chat di sana, di dalam chat tu online learning, dan kita akan tunggu untuk
Head on and
audience
type
kita.
out the code. It's
Type
on
out the
Word.
code online learning.
That's right.
You might stand a chance to win the lucky draw. Okay, sebentar kita masih
That's
menunggu.
right, Indra.
Janganlah malu untuk tap di sana. Dan nampaknya kita ada pemenang nombor 4. Dan pemenangnya ialah
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 siapa?
Faris Daniel.
Faris Daniel.
Ya, jangan lupa untuk hantar screenshot ya akaun anda antara di Facebook, Instagram ataupun dekat Twitter. Moving on to the next slot, the next code is digital age. Once again, digital age. So, head on and type it out in the live chat as you might stand a chance to be picked as the winner. Congratulations, Faris just now. And moving on to the next slot, digital age.
All right. Okay.
All right, well, we're still waiting. Come on, guys, don't be shy. Jangan segan, jangan malu, type lah. Dan kita sudah ada pemenang nombor 5 pada hari ini, dan pemenangnya ialah
The winner is
pemenang nombor 5 ialah kemana masuk ni? Govin Raj
Govin Raj
Lachmanan.
Lachmanan.
Ya, tahniah. Jangan lupa untuk
Yes,
hantar screenshot anda. Maaf untuk kalau salah sebut nama, maaf. Okay, moving on to the last slot. Natasha, last slot.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last slot of the lucky draw. So head on and type out the code. So the code for this last slot is SMART Classroom. I repeat, the code is SMART Classroom.
Smart Classroom.
Not in the live chat, as you might stand a chance to be picked as the winner. That's right. Remember, this is the last slot. Head on and type out your answers.
Remind.
Yes. Also, don't forget to fill in the form to get your e-certificate. Right,
Yes, your
Indra?
participation form. Yes. Don't forget to refresh the page in order for you to fill in the form. So, while waiting, Smart
Yes, that's
Classroom,
right.
please.
Yes.
Also in the text
The
message,
last slot.
Yes, the last slot for the
I'm
lucky
sure
draw
the prizes are
session.
extravagant.
Yes, and looks like we have a
Okay, I
winner.
think we
Yes, Natasha, it looks like we have a winner.
all right. So I'm waiting for the name to be typed out. Oh, so congratulations to NXR Madiha.
Madiha.
So you-
yes, NXR
yes.
Madiha. Okay, tahniah kepada
Okay,
semua
so
pemenang.
amazing participation. Yes, amazing participation. Once again, we would like to remind the winners to submit the screenshot of your account either on Facebook or YouTube to our social media platform on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Also, to claim your prizes, yeah, everyone? Okay,
Yes.
Indra?
So as
Let us
promised, the link to the
continue.
feedback in the Google form, the link is there. It's provided in the live chat of both Facebook and YouTube platforms. So kindly fill in the form at the end of the webinar, as your feedback is very much appreciated. Now, before we part ways, we would like to invite our dedicated and sweet project manager, Miss Beviana Justin, to deliver her speech. Miss Beviana Justin.
Hello.
Are you there?
Hello.
Miss Beviana.
Hello.
All right.
Yes. Thank you, MCs Indra and Natasha. Hello and good afternoon, everyone. Wow, what an event. It's really great that this webinar turned out to be very successful. So I'm Beviana and I am here to present votes of thanks to the people who made this event successful. I would like to take a minute and thank all of them. First of all, I would like to thank UITM for giving us this opportunity to organize this event. And I'm also very grateful to Dr. Nurhayati Muhammad Yusuf for providing encouragement and support for us throughout preparing this webinar. And I want to thank our esteemed speaker, Mr. Zainal, for sharing his precious knowledge with all of us. And I personally like Mr. Zainal's sharing on his personal experience for smart education in our country. So, did you guys enjoy watching our stream today? It's all thanks to all of our sponsors for sponsoring our webinar. As no program can become successful with a single person, This event wouldn't have been successful without the hard work of the people in the organizing committee. So thank you so much, fellow erudites, for your effort, and shout out to Nick Camelia. All of the audience, hats off to you. Thank you so much for paying your valuable attention and interaction throughout the webinar. And thank you all of you for making this event successful with your contribution and for blessing us with your presence.
All
I
right.
hope this have been an fruitful information sharing session for everyone. And thank you everyone. Stay safe. Have a nice day.
All right. Thank you, Miss Project Manager, Miss Beviana Justin. You're the best project manager we'll ever have. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, can you fill in both the registration form and the feedback form provided in the live chats of Facebook Live or YouTube Live?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our amazing teammates, the Erudite production, we would thank you all for the lovely and amazing crowd today. We truly hope everyone will benefit from the fruitful input by Mr. Zainal. We would also like to convey our utmost gratitude to our dear sponsors, Dr. Norty, Terata Tosu, Cafe Paddy, and other anonymous sponsors for making our webinar a great success. Have a great day ahead and be sure to stay safe, everyone.
Alright, jadi semoga segala input yang telah diterangkan oleh Encik Zainal dapat dimanfaatkan dengan sebaik-baiknya. Terima kasih atas kerjasama semua. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.